Today we're going to be installing what might be the first in the US SC Project exhaust for the 2024 Triumph Street Triple Moto 2. The way this video is going to go is we're going to take the bike out real quick to get an idea of what it sounds like stock for you guys. That way we have something to compare to what the exhaust sounds like at the end of the video. Then we're going to bring the bike back. We're going to get the exhaust unboxed so we can check it out because I think it's going to look pretty sick. Then we're gonna get the stock exhaust uninstalled, get the new exhaust installed, then we're gonna do some rev tests, and then we're gonna do some flybys. So there's a lot going on in this video. We have chapters for the entire video. So if you're one of those impatient guys that just wants to get straight to the revs, check the chapters, you're welcome. Now, as you guys can see, we have a lot going on today. So let's go ahead and get this bike outside and get an idea of what it sounds like stock so we have a good baseline. All right, guys, we're going to start out with a cold start. This bike is totally cold. This is what it sounds like. Triumphs don't let you start it without holding the clutch. I can't complain. It's a smart move. For the record, I don't think this bike sounds bad with the stock exhaust. If I was to own this bike, I don't even know if I would upgrade it. But we're going to let it warm up, and we'll come back out and do a rev real quick. All right, guys, we've given the bike some time. It's all warmed up, so stock exhaust. All right, that was stock. Let's go get some flybys.
All right, guys, as you can see, Moto2 bone stock. We have a little microphone underneath here. I don't know if it's going to work or not, or if it might have a lot of wind noise, but we figured why not try it. So allow me to shut up and take this thing for a ride so you can see what it sounds like.
Alrighty, guys, so the bike is cooling down, and while it's doing that, we are going to be unboxing the exhaust. Also, guys, shout out to MotivationUSA for sending us this exhaust. So I don't own the Moto2, you guys know this, I really wish I did, but a buddy of mine actually owns it, and he texted me like a month or so ago, and he was like, bro, are you seeing the exhaust that they're making for the Moto2? And I was like, oh, I haven't seen it, like, tell me all about it. He told me it was an SC Project exhaust. And I was like, bro, done, hold on. I know my boys at Motivation are all about SC Project exhaust, so I was like, let me see if they will send us an exhaust for it that we can install, and that way we can make a video for you guys, what it sounds like and all that kind of stuff. I reached out to Motivation, and they said that those exhausts are brand new, and there are none in the US. And from what they told me, this is the first one. How freaking nuts is that? So anyway, shout out to MotivationUSA. Not a sponsor or anything like that. They just sent the exhaust out, and love working with those guys. If you guys need performance parts for your bikes, highly recommend it. I'll have a link for this exhaust on their website in the description of this video. All right, that's the exhaust. What's interesting is with this exhaust, the stock exhaust, it's all welded together. So it'll come off as one piece, and then we get to install this Gatling gun of an SC Project. So this should be interesting. Let's get to uninstalling that stock exhaust. Alrighty guys, we got the original exhaust removed, and shout out to Triumph for making an incredibly easy exhaust removal process. Like, just a couple tools, all the bolts are the same size, just stuff we really appreciate when we're doing stuff on our own bikes. And it's a naked, so we don't have to remove all the fairings. That was awesome. The only thing I would note, if you guys are going to do it at home, there's a little bracket in between right here that is basically a support bracket for the radiator at the bottom. I removed the front bolt so I could rotate the radiator forward. In retrospect, I wish I would have removed the front bolt and the back bolt and just removed that little bar, because as you guys probably saw when I was removing the exhaust, that bar kept hitting into here and I was having to get it in a weird position. So if I was to do that over again, I would have just removed that whole bar. It's one more bolt, wouldn't have been a big problem. But overall, that was super simple. Really happy with that. So now we're going to start the process of getting the new exhaust installed. So far, so good. All right, guys, exhaust is in, and look at that. The stock exhaust didn't look bad, but this looks fantastic. The install went pretty decent. The only thing I would recommend you guys is loosely get the headers like in there, and then loosen everything, like, but have it together. And then that way, because you need to like shimmy stuff around to make it work, and then go through and tighten everything. That ended up being so much easier for us to do than tightening and, you know, having to retighten, blah, 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 blah. So, exhaust is installed. Now the part that we've all been waiting for. How loud is it? Let's find out. All right, my friends, yes, it is another day. It took us the whole day to do stuff yesterday. Watch your ears, boys and girls. Cold start. I did tell my wife that this is happening. I hope she remembers. She'll find out really soon. This sounds like a race prep motorcycle ready to go on a track. Alright guys, that's cold start. We're going to let it run for a minute and then we'll come back and do a rev once it's heated up. Okay, this is a rev after warmed up. No way! You guys can't see Pat. All I see is he goes, flames? Wow. That changes the entire characteristic of the exhaust. Like, it still has the little triple whine, but it's like got a bigger set of balls. Like it's, wow. I was worried it was going to not sound as triply and cool, because I really like that sound, but it's got the whine, but deeper. That's legit awesome. Okay, now we are going to get it on the road and go do some flybys, because if it sounds this good now, it can only get better. Let's get on the road.
All right, guys, we are out here on the Moto2, about to get it cranked up and right off. Guys, we've only been riding for about 20 minutes, and the exhausts are already turning blue. How freaking cool is that? All right, I'm going to shut up, and we're going to enjoy some riding audio. Alrighty guys, that's all it wrote for the SC project down the 2024 Street Triple Moto 2. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought it sounded like versus the stock model. And if you made it this point in the video, you're in the outro crew, put OC in your comment down below after you like it. And yeah, shout out to, again, MotivationUSA.com for the exhaust. Big thanks to Jesse for letting us borrow his motorcycle and take the exhaust off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button. I'm Chaseontwowheels, and I'll see you on the next one, where we install another exhaust on somebody else's bike. Who knows? My gloves match. They're Ritmos from Revit, and they're always out of stock, so I'm sorry if you guys like them and want them. You can never get them. I lucked out. Okay, bye.
This is Chase talking. Today, exhaust. So exciting. Oh, yeah. Quick record. This is a 2024 Triumph Street Triple Moto 2.